All right, Liam, let's check out your run here at the Stratton GS. We will watch it in first regular motion and then slow it down.
Together, but it makes it a little quick. But he was way late anyway.
All right, let's check it up here. This is one of the tougher turns, big fall away. Had to be really strong on the outside leg there, the right foot. You did a good job. Not an easy turn, but here you really got yourself, pretty, not throwing well, fairly level. You're on the outside ski. It's bumpy, but you really were on, balanced over the outside ski. That was a great job. Probably one of your better turns, because my general comment is going to be, you tend to lean in a bit and kind of be back seat. You appear as if you kind of roll up the skis on edge and just kind of see where they take you, carving as opposed to really taking charge, being in the front of the boot, really standing on the outside ski, looking to bend that ski and make it happen and get these skis to come around quick. Right here you can see inside hand kind of drop it, outside hand higher. That's a good indication. Kind of leaning in. Same here. Inside hand drops. Right, you got weight on that inside ski for sure. You can see there this whole, your orientation is leaning in as opposed to having any upper and lower body separation. And as you're saying, you leaned in inside ski and almost fell here. Did recover though. Whoops. That. But that recovery sent you on a low line to this gate, so we kind of had to, you rolled them up and stood on it and just kind of see where it took you. And because you're not really on that outside ski leaning in, as you can see, we're not, obviously not level, and we don't have any upper and lower body separation. It's all like this, so the arc lengthens. It takes a lot longer. The outside ski is not bent as much as we'd like it to be. Our turn radius is going to match the amount of bend in the outside ski. The more we bend it, the quicker it comes around. Since it didn't come around very fast, now you're setting yourself up on this kind of low line through here. Had to kind of go straight at it, and you're turning way down there. Now you had to climb the hill, which obviously takes some time. Again, here you can see your orientation is sort of leaning in. So that's our should be your main focus. What can we do? Well, we do a lot of slopey drills to really work on upper and lower body separation. We have to actively level. We have to level by the panel. Take this outside hand here and drive it forward, really out towards and over the tip of your downhill ski. Take this inside hand and raise it up and drive it forward past the gate. You bring your hands forward to pole plant. We're going to drive them forward going past the gate. So we talked about being, a little bit back seat. Here you are. The side view is usually the best. And whenever we have our inside foot, it's tough to see, but whenever we have our inside foot ahead of the outside one, we know we're going to be a little bit in the back seat. So there's not a whole lot of ankle flexion in the inside foot. We got to make sure we pull the inside foot back so we're matching ankle flexion, helps us really get in the front of the boot. Again, we can see inside hand dropping. It's going to kind of be the same theme, and you see here, leaning in, inside hand drop, and hit. You got into the low, rough stuff, and same thing in there. Obviously, you can see. So that should be our focus, really trying to figure out how to actively level. Getting that upper and lower body separation. See, leaning in, dropping the inside hand, letting the skis just sort of come around wherever it takes you, and the arc lengthens, so we end up being on kind of a lower line than we'd want to. You come through here and you roll them up nicely, but we never really pressure that outside ski enough. Again, rolled up pretty nicely. Inside hand drops. Not quite enough pressure on the outside. It's not bad. It's actually a good looking turn. It'd just be better if we were a little more level, because you came in through here. It looks pretty good, but just because the arc lengthened a tad, not really ready for this one, and you diverged them to kind of get that turn going. I don't think you were quite ready. Again, you can see the lean. I know it's blurry, but it's okay at the top of the turn to have that what we call inclination. Like right here, it's okay to be what appears to be leaning in, inside hand lower, outside hand higher. That's very common, but as our skis get into the fall line, we have to then actively level and readjust this position such that upper body is more like that, and the hands, get driven forward, and we level out so the shoulders, get level. So we do actively level, but this is very common. You don't actively level. You just kind of hang there on it. Same there. That was a tough one because it's over a knoll. If we're leaning in over a knoll, we tend to kind of fall down into it. I mean, bottom line, you can make some really good turns, particularly when you did level out on a couple of occasions. They were freaking awesome. So let's just really work on that. It has to be your main focus, actively leveling throughout as the turn progresses, so we're level by the panel, and pull that inside foot back. And that should help you get into the front of the boot, and those should help.